Most apps still really feel really static when you first launch them or even when you come back to them. In a business app, you need to fix this. You need to address your current user that is logged into your app by name, some sort of a greeting so they feel seen by your application. So that is what I'm going to show you today. This is how it currently looks like. So it just opens up. It's just a list of products. It's really nice. If you're interested how I work on this, go ahead and check out the link in the description. And if you want me to build out your very own app with these features that I cover inside the playlist, go ahead and check out the first link in the description. Okay, so this is really static, right? What we want to do is just add some sort of a greeting. So let me just open up Xcode over here. And we have, let's just take a look at the screen first, so the simulator screen. So what I want actually is right over here, I would just like to have a card that is just sliding down and greets the user. So that is under the products tab. So we are having the products tab here, the favorites tab is a different one. Again, if you're interested in how all of this is made, go ahead and check out the playlist in the description. So we have the products tab, and what we need to do is just have that card and offset it. We want to, by default, set it all the way up so it cannot be seen, and then we just want to offset it down and then wait for a few seconds and then animate it back in. Just set the offset back to its original number. So for that, it's a data. So we want to have a state variable. We can just change that data. So add state private var, and let's just call this offset of type CG float. And let's just remove those. And we want to have a negative number because it should be all the way up. So I found that 150, this magic number, works really, really nice. Of type CG float. We need a colon over there. Okay, so now that we have this offset, we want to actually create first our card and then just change this offset whenever our app appears. So what we want to do, just scroll all the way down and put this onto the whole view. So basically the navigation stack. So right over here, we are going to have an overlay, and the overlay will have an alignment of top. I just want it to be pinned to the top. So overlay with an alignment dot top, and then here's the content. And again, you just need to have your user's name for this one. I'm just going to go with some dummy text. So a text called welcome back, Alex. Okay. But this is just a plain old text. It will just not look really nicely. So I just want to style it a little bit with a few view modifiers. Let's just scroll a little bit up so you can see it better. So I'm just going to make this bold. And then I'm going to have a little bit of padding because I want to have some sort of a gloss effect. So let's just have a dot gloss effect. Okay, that's really nice. We won't see this at first because we have the navigation title, but I'm just going to comment it out and you will see how the gloss effect looks like. And then we want to have an offset. So offset, and we are going to have a Y offset of that offset that we have declared right over here. So currently it's minus 150. And if we build and run, basically nothing will be changed, but I just want to make sure that the project runs. And yeah, this is how it just launches. It's not really welcoming. So what we are going to do is we are going to have an on appear. So when this view appears, what I mean by on appear is that we are going to trigger this animation. So we need to change the offset with an animation. So on appear, we're going to perform something. Again, I'm just going to scroll up so you can see it a little bit better. And then we're going to say with offset, with animation. We are going to talk about the offset in just a second. With animation. Okay, there we go. We are going to set the offset to be 0. Okay, let's see how this looks like currently. So when this view appears, it will just basically slide it down with an animation. It's just going to pop up, there we go. Welcome back, Alex. Okay, so that's really nice, but it's still, it's just stuck over there. You can't just swipe it up or something. You want to remove it after a few seconds, let's say 3 seconds. So we're going to wait 3 seconds. So dispatch queue, I'm going to use dispatch queue for this, .main, .async after, deadline .now, +3. And we're going to execute some stuff. So let's just see, autocomplete is failing me over here, but I do know the code. So there we go. And we need 2 parentheses. Okay, so right over here, we are going to call again with offset, with animation, and the offset, we are going to set it back to -150, the original one. So let's see how that looks like now. It's much, much better. Just wait for this. There we go. It just slides down, and then after 3 seconds, it's just sliding all the way up. Really, really nice. Okay, but I was talking about the glass effect. We did not see that. So I'm just going to comment out the navigation title over here, so it's not going to be shown. So we can take a look at the glass effect on that card. So now we see, there we go. It's much, much nicer, right? So that is how it looks like. And it's really, really important that your business related app speaks to the specific customers. You want them to be welcomed. And if you want me to build out this app for your business, go ahead and check out the first link in the description.